Welcome to Healthy Voices. One of the first questions I have for you is, if you're struggling and you think you might need some help, what's the benefit of seeing a therapist versus confiding in a friend or a member of the clergy or somebody else?
Good relationships with peers and loved ones can be really healing and helpful and beneficial, but sometimes those relationships could also be the source of the struggle that you're having. And a good friend might not know it, but they may be dismissive or not taking it seriously enough and invalidating when they're talking with you. But a therapist is going to fully focus their attention on you and what your needs are and help you. And it's not a two-way relationship, right? It's completely about your support and your needs and what you need from that therapist, and they're specifically trained on how to help you with different types of issues, whereas a friend or a relative has their own personal investment in that relationship that may make it difficult for them to be objective enough to get you the support that you need.
So mental health is a hot topic in the media, and I've been reading that it seems like a lot of people have depression and anxiety, but especially younger generations. And millennials seem to have higher rates of depression, anxiety, and even substance abuse compared to other generations. And I'm wondering if you see millennials in your practice, and if you agree that they tend to be more likely to have mental disorders.
So I do see a lot of millennials. I see age ranges from 18 all the way up through 60s, 70s. I do find that millennials are more likely to talk about therapy, and there's less of a stigma now than there was in the past. So my clients that are in their 20s are more likely to talk about the fact that they're in therapy, more likely to seek therapy than some older generations, like my generation or above. They're more, so I don't know if there's necessarily more mental health issues, but more openness to get treated for mental health.
The Wall Street Journal calls them the therapy generation because they seem to be very open to it. And I'm wondering, are they seeking out therapy themselves, or are their parents recommending it?
So in the 20-somethings, a lot of them are seeking it out themselves. In fact, I have a few people who have come to me concerned that they knew that their parents would pay for therapy, but they didn't want their parents to know that they were there. Because their parents don't believe that maybe therapy is the right option. Again, it's generational. So they want to go, but they don't necessarily have the support of someone who's in their 60s or 70s who doesn't necessarily believe in the efficacy the way young people now see the benefit.